What is up? We are back with another video. Do not pay attention to the hair. It is crazy right now. I'm actually about to go get it braided and get it done. But I wanted to talk to you guys about millionaire habits. I think this is like super important. And these are some of the habits that I'm like taking as I'm trying to like build my portfolio, build my business, build my YouTube channel. And I think it's super important to start building those habits and then also give you guys insight on what I'm like doing and where I'm trying to take this like business and everything. But let's get started with just the bare bones. As you know, I'm trying to build my real estate business, and I think it's super important. After I talked with my mentor, I'm going to be shooting a video about that too. I talked to my mentor. He said a lot of good things, but he also said something that felt like super important to me and something that I wanted to share with you guys. And he said, don't get tired of doing the boring stuff. I think a lot of times we get tired of doing the calls, knocking on doors, analyzing properties, posting YouTube videos, posting content, and it gets repetitive, right? But he said that's where you become a multimillionaire and beyond, is when you get excited and dial in on the actual boring stuff, the stuff that nobody wants to do, the stuff that is going to be taxing, the stuff that's going to actually get you results. Do not get tired of it. Keep pushing it and keep doing it. It's super important. Now, obviously, when you get bigger and you get into the multi-million dollars and potentially $1 billion, you can start hiring and outsourcing some of that stuff. And then you can just start to just think on how you can build the business and the processes it takes to continue to run your business and get to that next level. But when you're just starting, when you're on the ground level like we are, you have to not get tired of the boring stuff and just keep cranking it away at it. And Alex Mosley talks about this too, because he says that it's not a missile that's going to take down the building. It's going to be those small repetitive BBs that just keeps hitting the brick wall until eventually it falls. And that really stuck with me because that's something that I want to keep reiterating in my life and then reiterating to you guys. So that's the first habit, is like just dial in on the boring stuff, the small details, and don't get tired of it. Two, I think is really important, is become a local hero. I think so many people try to push past like their own community or where they have the advantage at, and they jump to other states or other countries and different things like that. Yes, ultimately the goal is to reach a broader audience. That's one of the reasons that I did YouTube, is because it gets me into a broader audience way past what I can reach just by myself without using social media. But I think there is a skill and a superpower where if you just hone in on the area that you're in, man, it's going to be crazy. You got to realize there's going to be business owners and local people in the area that you are that's going to be making massive money, doing business, doing real estate. There's real estate deals happening in whatever community you're in. And again, it may not be your investment market or where you want to be exactly, but it's going to give you the knowledge of actually what's happening in your community, but also the reps that you need before you start reaching out and going further. So become a local hero, give back to your community, I think is super important when it comes to it. When it comes to actually just millionaire and doing those habits and building those things that's going to actually propel you forward. The other thing is, don't get tired of networking. I say this in all my videos all the time, and I bring it up and I repeat it over and over again, but we cannot get tired of networking and reaching to other people. One, selfishly, the first thing is selfishly, is it's going to get you more deals, it's going to get you more access, and it's going to get you to where you want to be and where you want to go. I think that's super crazy important, and being having an ear to the ground and seeing what's going on. One, that's the first one. The second one is it gives you an opportunity to get back and get knowledge. You might come across something that somebody else needs, or a connection that's going to help somebody else down the line that's going to just be tremendous for your business, for your brand, for your character, and everything. So networking allows you to get your hands into more cookie jars, know what's happening into your community and your network and your marketplace, and then just give you access and also help you build your brand, help you build your YouTube channel, help you build your social media, help you build your deal flow. Is all going to come from networking. And that's another thing that my mentor told me. He said, I want you to focus on going to more events and talking to more people in the real estate game. So that's one of the things that we're going to add this month, next month, is we're going to try to take you along on doing some more networking, talking to more people, trying to get out there and get our name and our brand out there so that way we can find a deal, get connected, and all the stuff that I just mentioned. So I think that's super important, and that's one of the habits that I want to try to build. And then let me talk about this too, because I think this is super, and this is one of the things that I'm doing. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but I think it's super crucial. Bro, dial in on the small stuff. Going 100% and building those $1 million habits, $1 billion habits now instead of waiting for them to pop up when you actually start getting money. And it's simple stuff like showing up on time, making your bed, getting projects done within 24 hours. Like, it's small stuff like that that's going to just propel you, and then realize, give you advantage when you're talking to other people and them realizing that, man, this guy is efficient even in his home life. He's efficient even with his family. He's efficient even with his friends. So how much more efficient are you going to be when you actually get the opportunity to do business with people? You get the opportunity to actually like network with people. Like, when they see that, because people are watching. People are looking at you regardless if you think they are or not. They're watching your habits and seeing what you do outside of business to determine if they want to do business with you. So if they see that you're a go-getter and that you're actually like a freaking bull when it comes to just your personal life as well as your business, man, it's going to freaking blow up. It's going to explode. And so that's one of the habits, one of the things that I'm thinking through is like, okay, am I giving 100% when no one can see me, when this camera's off, when none of my friends are around, when I'm not at work? Am I still giving 100% in even those small things? And it can be something like building those small habits, like after you eat dinner, washing that dish out and then putting it up. It sounds super dumb, and it sounds like super like, what, like, why can't I just wash it later? Like, again, it's going to be you making those decisions right away, determining that you're going to do that work ethic that's going to build it up for next time. I'm telling you right now, like, I've been doing it, I've been adding to it, and I've been just doing it on a really small level, and I can already tell the difference and the motivation I have and different things that's just like spiked because I'm doing these small tasks with like 100% regardless to like the outcome and if people are like actually like watching or not. Like, again, it sounds super crazy. It sounds like it doesn't work, but I'm telling you right now, 100% it does. So that's another one of the habits that I'm building. And then always trying to learn. I'm the first guy that's going to tell you guys, I will not always be the best in the room. Like, yes, I think as athletes, as entrepreneurs, your goal is to try to be the best that you can be in every single room you have to. And you kind of have to have that chip on your shoulder to do business, to be an athlete, to be great at anything. You got to kind of have that mental reps of like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm going to go in there and freaking dog everybody. And I'm down with that. I have that mentality all the time. But you also have to turn it off when it comes to learning and accepting knowledge from anybody. Like, there is something that you can grasp from someone that you're communicating with. And you have to have a teachable heart, and you have to be able to listen and understand what it is they're trying to tell you in that moment. And that's one of the habits that I want to build. Being intentional when I'm talking to people, even if it's you watching this video, when I'm having a conversation, like, I want to make sure that I'm being intentional, I'm getting better at communicating, I'm expressing what it is, and then I'm also taking an interest in what you're telling me and trying to learn the information that you're giving to me. Now, for sure, everybody has those friends and those people that kind of just jaw jab and they talk about nonsense all the time. I'm not talking about those people, but I'm talking about everybody else that's actually trying to drop a game or mentor you or coach you up in some type of thing. There's something that you can learn and that you can take away. And if you want to be a top level entrepreneur and be the best in your game, you've got to be teachable and you got to learn. And obviously you got to have that skill of like extracting everything that's like dumb and they're telling you that doesn't make any sense and throwing that away and then taking all the stuff that you can for knowledge. And I'll give you a quick example. So I have one of my old college friends, right? This dude talks about everything and he's just all over the place and he can never make his mind up about anything. But we were talking about finances and budgeting the other day. And I was just listening and trying to have a conversation with him and understanding what he was like talking about and all stuff. But his concepts around money and the things that he wanted to do with his money and how he spends it and how he allocates it made zero sense. Now, again, I talked to him. I kind of told him like, hey, like, I don't, think that's the best. And he didn't want to hear it, which is totally fine. But now I know in my mind, I know what I don't want to do. I know how I don't want to spend my time and my money. And I know that I want to be even more intentional with the money I have and making it produce more soldiers to go out there and do more work with the money that I make. That's something that I picked up on by having a conversation and listening. Yes, it may not be a principle that I could apply right away, but it's something that I know I didn't want to do by having that conversation, being intentional, listening to what he had to say. Again, too, I'm a firm believer of not letting people waste your time and throw it away, because if you give people too much of your time, you're not going to be able to climb the ladder that you want. So maybe that conversation maybe wasted the time, but it's going to be up to you if you gain that knowledge from it and understood something that you can take to the next level. Okay, speaking of time, the next habit that I really want to focus on is utilizing your time wisely. Now, this is going to come in a lot of different variations for different people. Some people have a lot more time on their hands, so they're able to give it away or do something like that and spend it where they want to go or travel and do stuff like that. If you are in the space of building a business, growing your portfolio, and doing things like that, you're going to have to allocate your time to business and to growing that. Now, again, too, if your goal is to have more time and try to free up your space, you got to build your business and your brand to do that. If your goal is to just hit it as hard as you can and make these crazy marks, then you have to allocate time to do that. So doing a time audit of what time you're using right now and where is it going? Are you spending a bunch of time just chilling on Netflix or social media or YouTube? And again, I love YouTube. I'm spending a bunch of time on YouTube, but I'm watching stuff that's constantly pushing myself to grow and getting me new knowledge. So how are you utilizing it? Are you filling it with time that's just brain rot, stuff that you shouldn't be wasting it on? Or are you spending it on stuff that's going to help you educate you, help you build, help you grow, and help you reach to that new level? So you got to look at it. And then too, and even if you do an even deeper dive into this time stuff, if you're somebody who doesn't like to cook or it takes too long for you to cook, maybe going out and buying your meals, making sure they're still healthy, but buying your meals pre-made and ready to go to save you more time. Or if you're someone who's super busy, can you hire a friend or get somebody else to help you meal prep and do different things like that? Just kind of studying yourself and figuring out, hey, where am I spending my time and how can I do this even better? Because from everything that I'm reading and everything that I'm learning, that the people who utilize the same 24 hours the best are the ones who's going to get the best results. And again, too, we all have the same time. And that's the cool thing, right? 24 hours, we all have it. From your favorite multi-billionaire to me doing a YouTube video to you watching this YouTube video. We all have 24 hours. That sun sets and goes down at the same time for everybody, right? At the end of the day, it's going down for everybody. So just taking that and understanding what it is that you're going to do with your time and how to best use that for the best results. That is basically it, guys. That's just the stuff that I'm thinking through and I'm trying to actually get better at, so that way I can build those better habits and keep doing them and producing them, so that way we can grow and make millions of dollars. Now, a quick thing I'm going to say too when it comes to real estate. These are a couple of things that I'm looking forward to, and you guys can utilize this, but then honestly understand where I'm going with my real estate. I am going to be doing a lot more cold calls. So there's going to be cold call videos coming up for you guys to watch. I'm going to be doing a lot more mailers. I'm going to literally see if it works. I'm going to show you guys the process of me mailing directly to owners. Then I'm going to be pushing and try to get a lot more seller financing deals, and then see if I can connect with people at the bank. Those are all the small stuff that I'm doing, along with all the habits that I just told you guys, to try to get these deals flowing, try to get properties coming in and do my first deal and get it freaking done and knock it out the park. Also, again, with that too, I'm trying to pre-think and think through some of the stuff that I'm going to need ahead of time. So I'm contacting inspectors, I'm talking to general contractors, and again, I'm going to show you guys all this, show you where I'm finding them, contacting banks, so that way I can reposition myself for the refinance. I'm doing all that now, so that way when I get ready to do it, when I get ready to close this deal, I'm hitting it right away. And it's not going to be a slow process, because Logan Rankin always talks about speed and getting stuff done effectively and fast. I'm a firm believer that you do not, let's say this, you do need money, but you can get faster processes without money. Yes, money will help you get processes a lot faster, but you can get things done a lot faster without using money. You can just be creative, use your mind, and figure out ways to get it done a lot quicker, because people love speed. They pay for speed, and they're going to pick you because you can move faster and more effective too. So take that, guys. Take that knowledge, soak it up, do what you guys got to do so you guys know where I'm going. You guys know what videos are coming up. Again, too, hit the comment section below, guys. Tell me what it is that you guys are doing. Tell me about your businesses, because I want to hear about them. Tell me if you have any questions or things that you guys want to see. Drop it in the comments below. And as always, let's get to work. Let's go be great. Let's do some amazing things. And we'll catch you right here again. Let's get it.